Jones and Bartlett Learning presents a series of interactive psychology episodes where psychology comes to life. Within a Learn Psychology Gamescape mystery with 5 unique endings. The scientific method guides the investigation.
This package is for you. The package came with this note. Psychology uses the scientific method to examine the mind by studying people's behaviors. Farewell, and be careful.
A technology overlay provides the Gamescape interface, allowing game tools and real-time scoring as the Gamescape mystery unfolds.
If you're watching this video, it's because I've instructed my attorney to give you my most important and perhaps my last invention in the event that I have gone missing for a year or worse. My body is recovered. With these augmented reality goggles, you will have the opportunity to witness my very last psychological analysis. I have reason to believe that 6 people in my life have reason to harm me. My little twin sister Angela, well, not so little anymore.
Erickson's psychosocial stages are explored. Through study of a life's memories, matched to stages of human development as psychology experts scaffold the student's learning and assess understanding.
You demonstrated understanding on my diagnosis and clearly learned this topic well.
The mystery is slowly unraveled. Maslow's hierarchy of needs guides understanding of each suspect's emotions and motivations. Explore and discover. Investigate and decipher.
What did they know about love? Yeah, well, I didn't need them, and they didn't need me.
And determine who had motivation to harm Uncle Bob.
Until then, as always, I'll do what must be done.
Evidence gathered in the student's casebook informs the investigation, and the process of elimination begins. With continual expert diagnosis, remediation is dynamically personalized for each student. Interactive gamelets challenge each student's understanding. Clues about suspects' personality traits are gathered through interviews and observation as the student continues to apply the scientific method. Experts carefully lead the student through layered observations of abnormal behaviors. Who has an anxiety disorder? And who has a mood disorder?
Angela, are you listening to me? Hey, look what you've done!
Who is guilty? Students submit final accusation in the deduction panel. Score summary breaks down investigation score and displays total score for game, and a summary of learning objects viewed. How will they react to being accused?
You don't know what I'm capable of. You! If you hadn't come around here and started digging, I would have gotten away with this.
Unpredictable outcomes heighten suspense with 5 completely different endings. Gamescapes, always a personalized learning journey, where students learn by being, and the understanding never ends.
Our introduction of the Gamescape from Toolwire to you today. My name is Doug Beckwith, and I am the academic senior fellow for Toolwire. And kind of like the Hair Club for Men commercial, I was a dean for 10 years and worked with Toolwire to develop multimedia simulations for courses that I had in my college program. And I liked it so much I jumped ship and now work for them full time. It's a pleasure today to introduce to you David Clark, our VP of Learning Solutions, and also John Valencia, our CEO. David is going to take you through the explanation of what Gamescapes are, and we look forward to answering any questions.
Thanks, Doug. Hello. So what you saw was the intersection of gamification and analytics. One thing, as you were watching this, you probably didn't notice 605 different variables being tracked by the students. So as they went through the dynamic remediation, et cetera, and the engagement of the game, we were constantly tracking all the decisions the students were making so that we could report back to the instructors and the faculty and to the student themselves how learning occurred. So let me see. We're about a 15-year-old company, started at UC Berkeley. Really in the IT space around experiential learning. Now you can see we're about 60% digital media simulations, but we still have a very large data center where we're hosting experiences for things like engineering and technology. We're 64% higher education and 36% enterprise. I think we're seeing our biggest growth in higher education. So what you saw was an example of an intro to psychology gamescape that we're launching in about a month or two. And I'll share some statistics from our health and wellness gamescape in just a sec. You remember this is the case book. So this is an example of the type of analytics that are being captured. This is shown to the student. As they're going through the game with the 5 different endings, they have to get rid of different perspective murderers as they go each episode over the 5 episodes until they zero in on one person. This is an example of the learning dashboard for the health and wellness game, which has been used by a number of universities for about the last 3 or 4 months, launched in January. This is a reality TV show, kind of a game show where Amazing Race through New York City. And as you're going, in episode 2, for example, which is all about physical fitness and nutrition, you can see here there's 3 different players that you're coaching, Kevin, June, and Blake. We tell you which learning objects were viewed and remediated from an adaptive engine, an adaptive platform. There's the Gamelet meal maker that they played, the score they got there, different coaching opportunities here in the middle, and then reflective questions. So all of that occurs in about 45 to 60 minutes, and a student will go through 4 or 5 of those different episodes over the course of the health and wellness course. We've already seen about a 22 to 25% increase in course completions based on the use of these experiential tools. So retention, course completion, obviously very important to all institutions. This is kind of some scale metrics to give you a sense of the scale. It's all web delivered. We use content distribution networks in 71 countries to deliver the content. 303 million minutes over the last 2 years and 850,000 student courses. So like I said, the intersection of gamification and analytics is a new thing for us. It's kind of an up-and-coming technology, but we've been doing this for a long time at scale. This is our J-curve. This is like McDonald's. We're up to about 500 million minutes worth of content delivered in 71 countries. And we'll do about 7 million student courses this year, or accesses. So up and coming, health and wellness is out, psychology in a month. Environmental science has a new causality engine that we're put in place, a platform for simulation. In that one, nutrition, and we're also partnering with, I know I'm not supposed to call them publishers, so they are educational service content providers, but people like Jones and Bartlett Learning, Pearson, et cetera, we're partnering with them in their titles, things like managerial accounting, psychology, those type of topics. So here's a quick summary of all of our products: LearnScapes, Gamescapes, interactive scenarios, student desktops, again, experiential learning for higher education, whether it's hard skills or soft skills. Thank you.